Okay, I believe I figured it out. Okay, we should have audio now. Okay, I believe I figured it out. Yes. Okay, we should have audio now. There was a big Windows update. It caused me to have to reset a whole lot of stuff. You know how that goes. Just wanted to let you guys know the progress of my condo renovation. When I started my condo renovation back in March, my kitchen looked like this. You can see I've got old, faded, yellowed vinyl floor, wallpaper, the old veneer countertops, and the old press board cabinets. Yeah, the old stuff. Plus, I wanted to get rid of this wall right here so I could put an island in. So I got rid of this wall. So the wall's gone. The electrical plug that was in the wall is hanging from the ceiling there. All the cabinets have been ripped out. Floor hasn't been scraped up yet. Wallpaper hasn't been removed. And you see this soffit up here? This soffit, we ended up removing that because there was nothing inside it. It was just wasted space. So now the soffit's gone. The wallpaper's gone. The wall is gone. Got the tile floor put in. No grout yet. But this really opened up the kitchen a whole lot. A whole lot more ceiling room. The dishwasher that was over here. The dishwasher that was over here is going to go over here in this corner now. So the dishwasher's going into this corner. Thanks for the host. So this is what it looks like with the new tile floor without grout. Here's they started putting in the cabinets. They're heritage cabinets in the Norris gray color. Heritage cabinets, Norris gray. I really like the color of them. In putting in the cabinets, we discovered a few things. The ceiling's not level. The floor is not level. But you have to understand, this is a high-rise condominium building. It's 14 floors high. I'm on the 7th, halfway up. We have a city side and we have a mountain side. I'm on the mountain side overlooking the mountains. When they built this thing back in the 1970s, this condominium, they built it for as low-income housing apartments. In doing so, when they laid the first floor, I don't guess they counted on it settling when the concrete dried. Because whatever they used to support the first floor, when they poured that concrete, which happens to be the ceiling of the first floor and the floor of the second floor. So when they put in the second floor, they poured it. It also, there's big supports between each floor. Right here in my living room, I've got one on either side of my glass sliding window door the entire end of this room, my living room and dining room, the entire wall from floor to ceiling, left to right, is one big window and glass sliding door. So when you walk in the door from the hall outside, boom, you see the mountains. It's beautiful. You can't help but see it. And on the other side, you can't help but see the city of Chattanooga, which I'm not on that side of the building. I'm on the mountain side of the building. So there's a support at each corner of the family room here, living room, family room. There's supports each corner of the family room here. And then the next support is across the hall into the family room of the unit on the other side of the building. And everywhere the supports are is the highest point of both the floors and the ceilings. And then it's bowed. You can see the bow. From support to support, the ceiling comes down and back up. The floor comes down and back up. Because the supports they use downstairs, it just copied. It copied the downstairs to the first floor. And then after it hardened, they used the same supports to the for the third floor. And all the way up to the 14th floor. Well, 15th floor. There is no 13th floor. But there's 14 buildings. So, yeah. The floors aren't straight. The ceilings aren't straight. And so you'll notice in the kitchen, there's a support over here in this corner that you can't see. And then there's a support back here in this corner that you can't see, back this way. And so the highest part of the kitchen is this corner and this corner over here that you can't see. The lowest part of the kitchen is this corner and this corner. Same thing here. You can see there's more space between the countertop and the kitchen, the ceiling here, than there is back here, because the support's over here. So as they put in more cabinets, you see it's close together here and far apart there. It'll be even more noticeable when you get to the bottom cabinets. They had to prop everything up. This has been propped up higher than this, which is propped up higher than that. Because again, the highest part of the floor is here and all the way down this way at the other end. So they're having to support everything up to get these perfectly level. And then here we are with the built-in space for the refrigerator. So this is how far they've gotten so far. This is what my kitchen looks out like exactly right now. Thank you, all you guys who are hosting me. I appreciate it. So there's my kitchen so far. It's been 2 months. That's how far they've gotten. All these wires here are for under-counter LEDs. Of course, these are the plugs for everything else. The microwave goes here. I have a stainless steel. I've got black stainless steel appliances that are filling in here. French door fridge, microwave, slide-in stove. That piece of trim right there goes on the other side over here. I've got about 4 inches, 3.5 inches of space between this cabinet and the wall. So they're putting this piece of trim in here with the same color, Norris gray. And we've got about 2 inches on the other side between the dishwasher and the wall. And of course, we've still got an island to put in that's going to go here, where this piece of equipment they use to saw and cut the trim. They've got some trim pieces to go here and here, you know, so it looks like this same Norris gray. Got the countertops still got to be put in. But it's so interesting how the floor and the ceilings, nothing's straight in this building. The building's solid, and it's built on solid rock on top of a hill. When I'm visiting my friend on the 15th floor and looking out over Chattanooga, we are higher or as high as the tallest skyscrapers in Chattanooga, because we're up here on this hill. So that's the progress so far. I've got, of course, there's hardware that goes on the cabinets for opening the doors and drawers and stuff. I've got countertops, backsplash, electrical fixtures, LED lighting, the island with another fancy electrical fixture that goes above it. But that's the progress so far on my condominium. The you can see behind me the bottom of my French door refrigerator. It's a 36-inch wide. That's the freezer. And then up top, it's got doors that open outwards. And they'll be going into the this spot back here. So today, I think they're going to be finishing up the kitchen and getting it ready for the countertop people to come put the countertops in, because they'll have to set up an appointment to do that. The countertops are, the island is granite, kind of a real dark gray, almost black, with a leathered texture surface instead of the shiny slick stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then the countertops themselves, I've got what's called quartzite, which is some rock that they pulled up from the ground and sliced to 1 1/4 inch thick. And yeah, in my last video I showed what those look like. And then they've got to finish the guest bathroom too. And then once they get me a guest bathroom working and the shower working, then they can start tearing up my master bath. Right now I haven't let them touch my master bath because I still needed a place to shower, brush my teeth, stuff like that. So I've been living off of a microwave and refrigerator, which is fine. Even before I started my construction, I was living off of a refrigerator and microwave. So not much change there. It's just everything's going to look nicer when it's finished. Up above the cabinets, they're going to put in some crown molding out here at this edge that'll go up to the ceiling. So it'll be harder to tell that the ceiling's crooked. And they'll put, also they have some stuff to go under the cabinets to go all the way down to the floor to make it less obvious that the floor is crooked. Now hindsight's kind of, if I had known before we started all this construction that the floors and the ceilings were all bowed in like they are, I guess I should have known, because you can tell. I can look at my ceiling here in the family room and see that it's bowed. So Should have thought about it, but I probably could have poured a little bit more cement in the kitchen to get it level, and then made sure that they leveled the ceiling when they put this drywall on the ceiling. All they did was hammer some 1-inch thick pieces of wood or screw in some wood to the concrete ceiling above it, and then put the sheetrock. So whatever was already crooked, it just remained crooked. If I'd known it was crooked ahead of time, I would have made sure that the wood that they screwed into the ceiling would have adjusted the sheetrock to be level. In other words, I'd have had them using levels to level everything. But just never crossed my mind until they actually started putting the cabinets in, that the ceiling was a mess and the floor was a mess. But once they're done with it, it'll look, you won't be able to tell. Hopefully you won't be able to tell. With all the filler up here and all the filler down here. So, that's the progress of my condominium so far. The Norris Gray heritage cabinets I'm really happy with. You can look up heritage cabinets Norris Gray and probably find images. We could do that. Of other kitchens. Wrong keyboard. All right. There we go. Norris Gray. Not that great a picture, but, and I don't like those knobs they're using. Oh well. Basically, that's what I've been up to. And that's why I've not been streaming much lately. The guys will probably be in again soon to start hammering and banging and stuff. I hope this has been informative for you and why I haven't been streaming lately. It's because of all the construction going on in here. It'd be hard to stream with people banging and sawing, and I just had no idea it would take so long. I didn't realize when I started this project 2 months ago that it would still be ongoing, but it is. In this corner of my room, I've got 1,000 square feet of cork that has to go under all this carpet before my hardwood goes in. Laying on the floor over here, I've got all the tile that goes surrounding the bathtub in the guest bathroom and creates the shower in my master bathroom. Back there I've got light fixtures and water fixture, faucets and stuff for the kitchens and bathrooms, and I got stuff laying around everywhere. I will be back to playing games again when this is all done. Not sure when that's going to be. I've got Tower of Time to try out. If nothing comes up that fancies what I like to do, I like to play dungeon type games with magic based characters. I don't like running in with swords and shields and bows and arrows and anything you can do in real life doesn't interest me in gaming. It's the things I cannot do in real life that interest me in gaming. Like casting spells. So, if I can't find anything to do, I can resubscribe to World of Warcraft. Continue I've got 7 characters at 85. That's when I stopped playing the game. Back when Mists of Pandaria came out, I quit playing. But, so yeah. That's the update. That's what the kitchen looks like right now. They'll be in here today to continue working on it. Glad everybody stopped by. I hope to be back again soon. Let you know what the progress is. So, thank you everybody. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great spring. I hope I'm here in the spring. It might be summer. I don't know. But I'll try to get back on a couple weeks and let you know how it is, the progress. So, thank you very much for being here. I'm going to stop my YouTube recording now. See you, YouTubers.